Persephone ganz offensichtlich von ihren eigenen Gefühlen überrumpelt. Diese Aggression galt nicht uns. Die galt sich selbst. Gute Nacht, Interminius übrigens. Jetzt bin ich frei, das zu sagen. Schön, dass du reingeschaut hast. Das war ganz klar ganz klar Angst vor der eigenen Courage. Wir gehen da gleich noch mal rein, Leute.
You've returned. I'm glad. I've had time to do some thinking. I may have been too dismissive after Aphrodite's party. You no doubt have many questions about the Eidolon and Calliope's memories.
Apollo told me a little about it. He did say I should talk to you, though.
Did he now? Is there anything you'd like to ask?
How many times have you died? Can I ask that?
Call it passing on. I've lost track of just how many times I've passed on my Eidolon. A dozen? It's happened less often in more recent era.
And the one you told me about, the woman married to that gangster? She was the most recent?
I don't think of chastity as a she. That was me, just as the one my husband blasted with a shotgun was also me. It was one of the few times I wasn't able to prepare my successor. We were friends, yes, but I didn't know what Persephone was, and I had no idea what I'd just become.
That must have been difficult.
It was more difficult taking over my dead husband's territory. Women weren't often mobsters in those days.
Aber sie hat's versucht und offensichtlich durchgezogen. Könnte am Ende ein Song mit Apollo fehlen. In diesem Durchlauf ja, aber den hatten wir ja im letzten Durchlauf. Insofern mache ich mir da wenig Sorgen. Wir hatten ja am letzten Durchlauf, am Ende von Aphrodites Party, den Love Song mit Apollo. Ich glaube, das ist der da passiert. Dementsprechend glaube ich, wir haben da so gesehen nichts verpasst.
Were you really a gangster? I've heard it said, but it sounds...
Let me put it this way. I felt as if I'd been blessed by a dying woman who saved me from a prison of my own making. I didn't know what I was, but I was free. I felt more alive than I'd ever felt before, and strong enough to toss an ox 10 feet. Did I set out to become a mobster? Not exactly. My husband's friends thought I'd murdered him, however, so they came after me. And one thing led to another.
Oh, I see.
Athena found me just as my memories were starting to return. I wasn't permitted to continue doing something so noticeable, so I was carted off to Olympus. It's too bad, really. I was an excellent mobster.
Das glaube ich ihr sofort.
Wait, you said that Persephone passed on her Eidolon as she lay dying. What if she had just died?
The Eidolon will keep us alive for a time, even in the most horrific circumstances, in hopes that there's someone to pass it on to.
What if there isn't? What if Chastity had died before you were shot?
Well, then the line of Persephone would have ended then and there. Oh, there are some stories that say an Eidolon will go wandering, that it never really dies. Who knows if there's any truth to that? It's not exactly something we've had the opportunity to study. All we know is that many idols have left us forever. They've died, and that's how it happens.
It's a lot to consider, assuming I'll even have time to worry about it, what with the trial coming.
Either the trial will end poorly, in which case all of this is moot, or it will end well, and you will have plenty of time to digest.
Yeah, thanks for the update.
I'm a realist, Grace. It's what I'm best at. Now then, unless you've something else to ask?
No, not really. I'll see you later, Persephone.
Hintergrund haben wir mehr oder weniger drauf. Dann würde ich sagen, ab zu Medusa. Ich habe ein bisschen Sorge, weil ich möchte sie diesmal aggressiver konfrontieren und ich befürchte, das könnte nicht so günstig aussehen wie das letzte Mal.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Grace, of all the places to run into a friend.
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
Das ist anders. Nein, der war das letzte Mal nicht da. Das letzte Mal war Freddy hier. Okay, now you've got my attention.
You aren't just curious, Pan. Why are you really here? The truth this time.
I need to have some dastardly ulterior motive other than to be of assistance. For shame, Grace.
Uh-huh.
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly. I did not, however, want you wandering into this without advice.
Hätten wir den Schrein und die Asterion-Szene auch mit Pan machen können, wenn ich Freddy schärfer abgebügelt hätte in der Szene vorher? Wäre das möglich gewesen? Ich kann mir es fast nicht vorstellen, weil dann die ganze Szene mit dem, er schickt uns hin, um einen Gefallen zu tun, etc. pp. Das dann alles so nicht passiert. Und das ist ja auch der Punkt, wo wir seinen ersten, wo wir den Love-Song mit ihm hatten. Insofern tendiere ich zu Nein, weil es nicht in die Szenen passt, wie wir sie kennen. Aber damit habe ich nicht gerechnet.
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
Apollo mentioned it, yeah.
It is a sad, sad tale. Athena cursed her. A travesty of justice if there ever was one. The thing is, Athena no longer has the power to undo the curse. Or so she said. What I'm trying to say is that Medusa is not happy about it. Perhaps that's something you can use.
Apollo said she's some kind of spy master for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
She sounds terrifying.
More importantly, Grace, she's clever. Medusa will be no simple target.
Gartendeko-Lieferant fand ich besonders gut.
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us.
Ja, aber doch nicht für dich, Pan.
If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
I could go in there and boom, statue time?
Maybe. Probably not.
Probably. Yeah, well.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See, that's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
And you'll help me with that?
As best I can, certainly. Though I do hope you have some kind of plan.
Pan
A
macht
word
sich
of
die
advice
Hände
before we
schmutzig.
proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Ja, komm. Oder? Ja, komm, volles Brot aufs Maul.
Oh, you're not just going to... Oh,
Hi there.
Viper's Nest is closed. Private party.
Yeah, the private party is what I'm here for. Why else?
All the guests have arrived. Do you have an invitation?
Does an idol need an invitation?
Go on in. I'll send word to the boss you've arrived.
Pan im Hintergrund ist Gold. Absolut, TV. Das ist das Geilste. Aber er ist jetzt nicht mit reingekommen, ne?
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the Muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna hate myself tonight.
Right, let's play. I'm sure you can bite, okay. But you get a fight today. You're fighting Grace this time. And this time's mine. This time.
For
is mine.
centuries, these heroes got sent to me. Each one of them bent to me.
Not meant to be this time.
This time and all time.
This time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just
This
like
time
every time.
is mine.
Now look into me. Your body goes freely every time as it tenders, turning jelly as it renders. What'd you say, Grace? You okay, Grace? Where's the game face this time? You are currently experiencing something I like to call the preparation. Any questions or comments? That's right, it is widely known that I can turn folks to stone. But oh, I won't this time. Cause this time I find dine that oozy musy bloods my wine this time. Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey, look
You flipped that hood.
me.
Then out came the snakes. Oh, you're so good. Finally, some steaks. Oh, the ice thing. Medusa, look into your own eyes. Okay, that's not gonna work on you. Well, let's get a proper view. I'm seeing a snake's hairdo, but you got that body too. Honestly, you look fine.
Stop trying.
This time.
Don't look at me.
If somebody says you're fine.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys. We both know the fine ones you, the monsters, me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
know.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does that mean Athena knows?
No. Eine Grace.
Aha.
Stop it. Stop it, Pan. You have no right to interfere.
It's been a long time since I played these. Good to know the old pipes are still warm.
Gott, der ist einfach der Beste. Ich kann mir nicht. Also, ja, Freddy ist cool und. Ne? Aber Pan ist wirklich a close second. Alter, hat der Kerl Stil. Ich kann mir nicht helfen.
What the heck did you just do?
Snake charming. Medusa can't help but be enthralled.
Begone, pest. How dare you invade my sanctum?
Oh, I see. Would you prefer I resume playing?
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty Muse?
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
But you were there that night.
Yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike. Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
So. Einmal kurz Songvarianten rekapitulieren. Ich fand, der hat sich nur wenig verändert. Durch den anderen Ansatz, aber relativ viel ähnlich. Medusas Theme war nach wie vor sehr dominant, was aber auch sicherlich einfach an der Situation liegt. Ich meine, also ne, über Pan müssen wir uns nicht unterhalten. Pan. Outcome ansonsten ziemlich dasselbe. Ich hatte jetzt auch nicht das Gefühl, dass es da viel Variation gibt. Ich habe schon versucht, mich ein bisschen doof anzustellen.
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
One that conveniently paints you as innocent.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have.
Oh, Medusa.
Well, what of you? The only reason I knew Calliope was going to the reliquary is because you informed me.
Well.
Oh, is that so?
It is true.
Nein, wie überraschend.
But Grace, I can explain.
I'll bet you can. Let's put a pin in that for the moment, shall we?
I am a monster. It's true, I do not deny it. It's still, I did not kill the Muse.
Asterion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the Muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me. Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty Muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
Mercy? You mean like the mercy you were gonna show me?
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. And if Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, pretty Muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Okay.
Now, before you say anything...
You knew. Right from the start, you knew Calliope was there that night.
Well, yes. She asked for the key and I gave it to her, no questions asked. I never lied to you, Grace. I said I didn't know what became of Calliope at the reliquary, and I didn't. But I wanted to, so I nudged you in the right direction.
GentScis so, Man-Crush, Pan-Crush. Ich sehe grundsätzlich mit Man-Crushes gar kein Problem. JP, es passiert mir tatsächlich nur quasi nie. Wir haben da gerade den Erfolg für den Sieg über Medusa gekriegt. Ich hätte nicht, also wir haben offensichtlich was, also wir haben ja auch was anders gemacht, aber das Outcome war so ähnlich, dass ich da nicht mit gerechnet habe, dass das der Zeitpunkt ist, wo wir den kriegen. Aber offensichtlich, dadurch, dass wir sie jetzt einmal zum Kampf herausgefordert haben, das ist was, also das hat schon einen anderen Erfolg getriggert. Finde ich spannend, weil ich, wie gesagt, ich fand es jetzt gar nicht so unterschiedlich von unserem letzten Run.
You sold Calliope out. Medusa said you're the one who told her where Calliope went.
Well, it was worth a favor.
So, the moment Calliope walked out the door, you were on the phone selling her location.
I am trying to help Grace. In my way.
What do you mean, in my way? What way is that?
The way where I don't take all the blame.
What else will I discover, Pan? I'd rather learn it now than later.
I wish I could tell you, Grace. I truly do.
Und ich glaube ihm sogar, dass er nicht anders kann. Wir haben ja schon drüber gesprochen. Es ist einfach so tief drin in seinem Wesen, das Spielchen spielen, dass er...
Oh, hi,
Ich erinnere mich.
I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddie?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
Will there be an idol here every time I come home? Just walking into my apartment, uninvited?
Oh, I was invited. Freddie said I could stay. I haven't touched anything, I swear.
Not really my point.
Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Hermes Beste.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddie, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you know, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Wir nehmen die Clever-Variante jetzt als zweites.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized its off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
Kontext ist über Death Stranding, wenn du 2 Stunden schon nachdenkst, eine gewagte Aussage, dass Hermes wenigstens eine Nummer, die Nummer 3 ist. Tja. Was soll ich sagen? Steh dahinter. Dass Hermes gut ist, es gibt schlimmere, JP, es gibt schlimmere. Und ja, Meli, die Cookies. Aber was haben wir gelernt? Ne? Immer nur die notwendigen Cookies akzeptieren. Die da sind optional, die lassen wir schön liegen.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
Ganz klare Aussage. Und es ist wahr.
You care. About me? That's a laugh. You sit up here in your tower and whatever humanity you might have once had, whatever wisdom, it's eroded away to nothing. The only thing you care about is making sure it doesn't all shatter. Not on your watch.
Zeus was the first to leave. King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
Ich finde es übrigens spannend, dass sie ihr mit dieser Antwort im Grunde gerade schon in die Ohren gehauen hat, was das letzte Mal die Conclusio der ganzen Geschichte war. Finde ich auch nicht von der Hand zu weisen. PS würde ich mal rausnehmen, weil die in Deutschland eigentlich nur Business machen. Ja gut, aber ich meine, wir kriegen ja ganz viel Business-Pakete. Ich würde behaupten, das ist der größere Markt und selbst Privatpersonen kriegen mehr Pakete von Amazon und Co. als von Privatpersonen.
So you add to it. I show up and you kill me off because you can't be too careful.
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.